Mogul Motivation, educating and empowering entrepreneurs 1 week at a time. Presented by True Stories Media. And I am your host, Antoine Twiz Taylor. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Mogul Motivation. Welcome back. I'm happy that you are here. If this is your first time listening, this podcast was designed for the aspiring entrepreneur who needs to get over that hump. This podcast was designed for anybody who has a dream. I just want you to believe that it can be done. It can become reality as long as you work towards that dream every single day. When you get a chance, don't forget to visit the website, www.mogulmotivation.com. You will find free and practical blog posts on how to start and efficiently run your business. You have to get out of your comfort zone right now, starting today, if you haven't done so already. And if you have done so, you have to continue to go into the dark outside of your comfort zone. Entrepreneurship is ugly. I talk about this every week. Entrepreneurship is something that will take the life out of you. It will demoralize you. It will depress you. It will make you feel like you're worthless, like you're lifeless, like you're useless, like you're low. Entrepreneurship will do that to you. Entrepreneurship, your journey to success is a long, dark road. It's a lonely road. And on that road, most of the time, the only companion you will have is your shadow. Entrepreneurship is something that we have to go through. It's like a rite of passage, in a sense, for everybody who has dreams, who wants to be something, who wants to make something of themselves. You know, a lot of my listeners, a lot of the subscribers out there are just like me. We come from backgrounds where we were poor, we were living in poverty, you know, below working class. But we all have something that sparks in our souls that tells us, you know what, it's more to life than this. But in order to get from where we are today to success of tomorrow, we have to go through a rite of passage. And entrepreneurship is that process. Entrepreneurship is something that's going to test you. It's going to make you better. It's going to make you stronger. I know all of this sounds cliche, but it's true. You're going to have those days when you're sitting in front of your laptop trying to figure out, how can I market my business better? How can I get more sales? How can I do this? How can I do that? And it seems like you're going through the same exact motions that you go through every single day. You know, I remember it was a point early when I started my business where nothing was going right. I wasn't making any money. I would be lucky to get a client every 2 months, every 3 months. I wasn't making any money. And I would be on my laptop on Craigslist. Craigslist, of all places, searching for clients, searching for ways to make money. These are the dark times of entrepreneurship. That's that lonely road. When you don't know what to do, when you're crying, when you're hurt, when your ego is bruised. That's what entrepreneurship would do to you. I want you to understand this. It's not pretty. It's not glorious. It's ugly. Entrepreneurship is ugly. But you got to go through it. If you truly, truly want what you say you want, you have to go through that chaos. You have to go outside of your comfort zone. You have to venture into the dark, into the deep. You're not going to get that $1 million overnight. You're not going to get that beautiful mansion overnight. You're not going to get that nice car overnight. You got to go through some things first. And the things that you're going through, the obstacles and the adversity that you're going through, isn't there to destroy you. It's there to make you better so that you can destroy every obstacle that's down the road later on in life. That's why you got to go through it. In this world, in this society, in this country, negativity is normal. Negativity is normal. You ever speak to somebody on the street? You ever say hi, good morning, good afternoon to a stranger and they look at you like you're crazy? Negativity is normal in this world because it has been so deeply embedded into people that whenever you try to do something positive, you're going to meet resistance. But positivity always trumps negativity in the end. When you're going through this, when you're building your business from the ground up, when you're wearing multiple hats, you're the CEO, the CFO, the CMO, the chairman of the board, when you're all of that, when you're wearing all of these hats, building your business from the ground up, when you're doing something positive, the negativity is going to be normal in that process. The negativity is going to come in the form of haters and non-believers and friends and family members and customers and clients. You're going to get that negativity on this lonely road to success. But you got to keep going through it. You can't let that defeat you. You have to keep walking through the rain, through the snow, through the thunder, through the wind, through all of this. You have to keep going forward with your head held high, because what you're doing is you're building something for the future. You see, entrepreneurship isn't about today. It's not about what you're doing right now at this very moment listening. Everything you're doing right now is for tomorrow, for next year, for 10 years down the line. You're planning for the future. You're building a legacy for the future. That's what it's all about. The time is going to pass anyway. Would you rather the time pass and you're sitting in the same spot, doing the same thing that you've been doing, working at a mediocre job that you hate, or, just being a regular average person with no ambition? Would you rather the time pass while you still stay in the same spot? Or would you rather time pass while you're going forward constantly? Because this time next year, you're going to be in a better place than you are today. You're in a better place today than you was last year. Whether you believe it or not, you are going to make it. The lonely road is the only path to success. And you got to go through it. And on that road, you're going to meet other people who are on their own journey too. You're going to meet companions. You're going to meet people that you can confide into, that you can vent to. But you can't carry them to their destination. They can't carry you to your destination. You still got to walk by yourself on that road. So never forget that. You're going to have people who understand the toils and the tribulations you're going through, but you still got to go through them. It's a must. It's necessary. So whatever you're going through right now, whatever hardships you're enduring, whatever troubles you have, understand that it might get worse before it get better. Understand that you might get more uncomfortable before you get to a comfortable place. But if history tells us anything, every self-made entrepreneur, every self-made millionaire, billionaire went through the same thing. I know it might sound cliche, but it's the truth. Everybody who has built a legacy, built a business for themselves, went through the same thing. John H. Johnson went through the same thing. Oprah Winfrey went through the same thing. All of these moguls, all of these greats went through the same thing that you're going through right now. You are just meeting what other men have met. And it comes down to how bad do you really want it? Do you really want to be successful? Do you truly want to be a millionaire, a billionaire? Do you truly want that house? Do you truly want that car? If the answer to those questions is yes, if it's undeniably yes, you're going to keep going forward. But if you're content, if you're comfortable with where you are, then stop. Stop everything you're doing. Stop building your business. Stop going after your dreams. Just go back to a regular mundane life. That's the question you got to ask yourself on that lonely road. And you have to be honest. So that's my message this morning. How bad do you want it? How bad do you want to be a successful entrepreneur? Ask yourself that question every day, multiple times a day if you have to. And always answer that question with yes, I want it bad. And then just keep going. Because eventually you're going to get to your destination. Eventually you're going to get to the top of the mountain. And everything that you've been working for, everything you went through will be well worth it. So let's continue to work. Let's continue to imagine reality. Never forget that the lonely road is necessary. Have a great day. I'll talk to you next week.